Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. This one's going to be doing a discussion video for today. We're going to be talking about some footage for Season 3, of course. We're going to be talking about a massive storyline that it looks like is going to be going on this season. One that honestly has caught me off guard 100%, and I wanted to definitely talk about that for its own video, which is, there appears to be some kind of massive sickness or illness or some kind of something going on in Daryl Season 3. I don't know what the hell it is necessarily. I don't know if it's like some kind of bubonic plague or if it's like some shit, but we have some massive stuff that has been definitely pointing towards that in some of the footage for the new Daryl Dixon season. So obviously there's a lot of sequences in this one where a lot of our crew is coming together to fight the King of Spain, which we've been seeing. Daryl's rounding up as many people as possible. But in one of the shots in the trailer, we do see some of these people, and they look like insane. Like they got these like burns on them, these like boils and shit. And it kind of makes me wonder, I'm like, what the hell is this? Because obviously, if it was a bubonic plague or if it was anything like that, obviously that's airborne, right? So Daryl wouldn't be able to just interact with them. They'd have to be quarantined or some shit. But at the same time, does Daryl just not give a shit, I guess? Like, it's Daryl, I mean, Daryl is a superhero, you know what I mean? Daryl doesn't die, so maybe he just doesn't give a shit, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like if it was contagious, it would probably be like a bigger deal, you know? But these people have these boils on them, and it's like this massive thing. So either one of two things is happening here. Either this is some kind of a disease that's going on in the town, which I don't think it is because I feel like they would take it more seriously based off of what I'm seeing. But again, I mean, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what the state of it is at that point. Or, and this could be what this is that this King of Spain has burned some of these people really badly, you know what I mean, and he's messed up their faces as punishment for maybe them trying to fight back or something, I don't know, but that also could be it. We could be getting into some really dark territory there, where, you know, they ruin their faces, they burn them, shit like that, just to, you know, teach them a lesson and, you know, to, I don't know, prove a point of some kind, because we know the King of Spain is a dictator of some kind, so it definitely could be something to do with that. It's genuinely hard to say, but I think that is connected to the King of Spain. I think the reason why these people look like this, the reason why they look so just horrible, I mean, genuinely, they look terrible, and I kind of think, I'm like, okay, like, that actually adds an interesting kind of, you know, piece of conflict to it, because if these people tried to fight back before, which is one of the biggest things that I've been talking about, is like, I feel like the King of Spain, you mean to tell me after all these years that nobody tried fighting back? If that's a punishment for them trying to fight back, and then that's what they do to them, that's cool, because that sends a message. That's a little bit more believable to me, in terms of the plot, in terms of what's going on. I think that makes a little bit more sense. So I'm kind of actually hoping that's where it is, because if it is some kind of plague of some kind, I mean, why is Daryl just interacting with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just weird to me. So, I know Daryl's badass. I know he can't die necessarily. I know he's got plot armor like hell. I think we all know Daryl Dixon has the biggest plot armor of the Walking Dead universe. I think a lot of people could probably agree with me on that one, you know what I'm saying? But the point being is, I do think that, you know, if it was like some kind of infectious disease of some kind that these people have, I feel like it would probably be a little bit more taken seriously.
Well, whoever buys that's a fucking idiot.
At least I would hope so. I hope Gimple hasn't taken his franchise so off the rails that he doesn't even really write it correctly, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, there's a plague there, you could catch it, but who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
some stupid dumb idiot.
Hey there, some stupid dumb idiot here.
I hope it's not like that, but no, I think it's something else. I think it's something to do with something that the King of Spain did to these people, and I think that that's, you know, why they look like that. Again, I mean, I could be wrong, but that's kind of the theory I have on it, at least. Obviously, you can let me know your thoughts and your theories down below on how you feel like this is all kind of going. I tell you what, though, nothing takes Daryl down. Nothing does, so not even this at this point. But I like it. It adds an extra kind of flavor to the storyline. I'm hoping, you know, I'm definitely hoping that this season is enjoyable. I'm hoping the season is good. And in terms of kind of, you know, the King of Spain, I hope we're in for a good villain, genuinely. I hope that we're in for a good villain character, and I hope that Daryl can help these people, because, I mean, it definitely looks like they're in a horrible way. You know, as frustrated as I am that Daryl's not going home, and I think it's ridiculous that they're even giving us a storyline like this where Daryl wants to go home and then Carol's petting a kitty and she's like, oh, you know, Daryl, let's stay back, you know? Like, that's stupid. It's honestly repetitive storytelling. But I will say I am curious to see what the King of Spain is like, and I will say I am noticing that these people are definitely in a bad way. So it is in character for Daryl to help these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people that are getting these people, you know, taken from them, and they're having to offer up, and they're having to do all these things for this dictator. I definitely understand why Daryl would do it. So it is in character for him to stay back and help these people. You know what I'm saying? Despite how I feel about them continuing this show in Spain. But anyway, that is kind of my general thoughts on that. What do you guys think about this, you know, potential plague that's going on? Do you think that's what it is? Do you think it's like, you know, some other kind of thing altogether? Let me know kind of your theories on it. And do you think it's infectious? I wouldn't think it is because Daryl's interacting with these people, but at the same time, I guess you never know, really. So we'll have to find out. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments down below, guys. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.